When do you know you're in the zone? When all of that doesn't matter, when you're just here and you've taken it all in and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier I had a podium streak. No other American man's done that in downhill, and I had that feeling. I knew how my skis were going to react, and it didn't matter. Like I did it in a blizzard in Chamonix. I did it in perfect bluebird weather in Korea. I did it in high windy situation in St. Moritz. And what was the other one? Kvitfjell was bitter cold. Like whatever, give it to me. I'll do it. I was at one with my skis, and I knew how they were going to react. And a lot of that came from preparation. A lot of that came from all the time I'd spent throughout the summer, throughout the winter, just dialing stuff in and finding that balance, finding that feeling. I call it the tempo on the skis. When I tell the skis to go, they go. I know when they go, how quick they're going to go, um, and how quick they're going to pull, and then when to release the turn. And I have these spots, these things I see. From each gate to gate that I'll basically see this point, and I'm just throwing all my energy toward that next point, because that next point is where I'm going to initiate that ski, and it's going to do the same thing, and I'm going to throw my energy to the next point, and I just know how it's going to react, so I can therefore see those points, and then I just go from point to point to point to point, and I just seek for more and more speed. Um, there's not a lot of thought. Like it's a feeling, and it's a drive. It's just some key words. One of the key words that I use a lot in my goal setting is drive, 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 drive my hands, drive my hips, because that drive is that push down the hill, the push for more speed. And if I can get to that point and find that comfort zone and that belief in myself, then um, things tend to be good. And it all starts with you've hit those points correct. It starts with the physical aspect. Like I have to prepare myself. I have to be a beast. I have to be capable of withstanding these pressures and pushing my body over a long amount of time and bouncing on that thin metal edge. And then I have to have my equipment dialed. And a lot of that, it's what's tough is a lot of that's done over the summer. And during COVID, we're in the summer in Switzerland on glaciers. Like the snow isn't the same as the
Right.
winter. The weather isn't the same as the winter. So I'm like trying to dial equipment in summer conditions, which is never what it is here in the winter
Right.
anyway. So that's a problem I ran into this summer, and I've been trying to unwind that mess that I created. Um, and getting the equipment dialed, and then once all that's dialed, now it's like, okay, what's that belief? What's that vision? What are those things that you see, and are you willing to actually do it and risk and go?